Today we're going to be looking at how you can grow your own blueberries in a pot or a container. Blueberries are a superfood. They're nutrient dense, meaning they ain't got a lot of calories, but they're packed full of nutrients and vitamins, especially vitamin C and K, and full of magnesium and fibres as well. Yum yum. Now you can buy your blueberries in a supermarket or a store, but most of them will have been treated with pesticides and things like that, and they ain't going to be as good as the ones you can grow at home organically, free of any chemicals like that. The fact that we can grow our blueberries in a container gives us no reason at all why we shouldn't start growing our own blueberries today. It'll save us money, it'll give us an endless little supply of fresh, tasty, organic blueberries that'll benefit our health. With 3 or 4 plants, you should have enough blueberries. If you want to grow blueberries, go and check out your local garden centre. It's been recommended that you have a few different varieties so that they cross-pollinate and you'll have blueberries more often throughout the year. Also, I've included a few Amazon associate links. If you want to help me out there, it's not going to cost you a penny extra, but you can maybe have a look on them links, see if there's any plants to your liking. So what about the potting mix? Well, blueberries are acid loving plants, and that's why a lot of people have problems with them. Sometimes they just put them straight into the garden, not knowing that their soil that they have is alkaline, and the blueberries don't flourish, they'll just slowly wither and die. That's why it's recommended to grow them in a pot, because you can control the acidity of your soil much better that way. So what you want for blueberries is acid loving soil. You go to your garden centre and have a look around pH 4.5 to 5. Soil for azaleas will do you. Before we mix up our soil, I'm going to put some stones in the bottom of this pot so that the pot gets good drainage. Blueberries like good drainage. We're going to be adding also sand to our soil mix. What these stones will do is just ensure that those drainage holes at the bottom never get clogged up with roots and the water can't escape freely. What I've got here is some banana peel powder. Banana peel powder? That's right, banana peel powder. In another video I'll show you how you can make your own banana peel powder. It's full of potassium. Now you don't want to be adding too much nitrogen to your soil mix, otherwise you'll grow plenty of leaves but not too much fruit. Potassium is what's going to be helping that plant grow good fruit, so we want to get as much in there as possible. This is organic, it's made from leftover banana skins that I've been eating, so it'll slowly release the potassium into that soil and benefit the soil microbes and life like that. So we're going to add this into the soil. We're going to also add some wood chips into the soil and some sand. So we're just going to mix all this up. The sand's going to help the soil to be more drainable and airy, and also the wood chips as well. Now I have to say that is looking wonderful. I'm going to scoop that into the pot now. What I'm doing is I'm just gently packing it down, but not overly packing it down. Just a little bit. I'll put this pot in to measure it up. Alright, we'll put a bit more in first. I think that'll do it. So we're just going to sit this pot in here like that, bury it in. And then fill all around. packing it down around the pot. Now you're probably thinking, what's he doing? Is he mad? He's left the plastic on. Patience, grasshopper. This is where the little sweet trick comes into play. I'm just going to gently lift that pot up like this. And we're left with the shape of the pot. Just slide this out now. It's out of its container. You're a little bit impressed after seeing that, aren't you? I can tell. So we're going to add a little sprinkle of sulfur powder around the surface, like that. You can buy that quite easily, it's dead cheap. Sulfur powder is always great to have in your gardening kit. Great as a pesticide. And what this is going to do, as I water this plant with obviously an alkaline water, that sulfur powder is going to help to acidify it. As the water mixes with the sulfur, over time the microbes are going to break down that sulfur powder and cause the soil to become more acid. So it's going to help to counteract the alkaline water that's going to be watering this soil. Now we're just going to top dress this with some mulch to protect it from the sun, help retain some moisture with some pine barks, and you can use anything you've got on hand really. So there you have it, how you can easily grow blueberries in a container. Make sure you give your plants a good watering afterwards. Blueberries like water, but they don't want to be wet and soggy either. If you enjoyed this video, you found it useful, please share, subscribe and like the video as well. We'll be having plenty more gardening videos coming out, home care, homesteading, beekeeping, all sorts is going on in this little plot of land. Take care and I'll see you next time.